Hi, I'm Lon Humphrey. I'm a bladesmith. I am an apprentice smith in the American Bladesmith Society, and today I'm going to be testing one of my knives to destruction. This knife I forged out of 5160 steel, polished the edges, and left it rough ground on this, or rough forged on the sides. But testing this, we're going to test it just like they test you for your journeyman smith. We're going to cut a piece of rope, chop a 2x4 in half, and shave with it, and then we're going to bend it to 90 degrees or past. So here we go. First, the rope cut, and this is only 3/4 inch diameter rope, but I've doubled it up. I couldn't find the 1 inch hemp, but it is 1 inch manila, or 3/4 inch manila. All right, here we go. Now I'm going to aim for this piece of duct tape. All right, one swipe.
Looks pretty sharp.
It's very sharp. Okay, so now we'll go to the board cut. All right, here's the 2x4. It's going to get cut in half twice per ABS standards. And here we go. That's a tough one.
That was oak, by the way.
Yeah. Fine. All right. One more cut on that, and we see if it still shaves. Good thing it's in the competition. Not for time. You'll notice I'm working the whole edge on this.
So what does that mean?
Well, I'm just working from the point back to the spine, back to the recostal area. Really testing the edge here, and also my ear.
Hold on.
Enough.
Notice that this is the heartwood of the tree.
Okay, for this part of the test, I'm going to demonstrate that it still shaves. I've got a little bit left on this arm.
Yep. It's crazy.
So yeah, it didn't catch for any chips, dings, deformations. And that's twice through a pine 2x4. Now, we're going to bend at 90 degrees. Okay, welcome to my shop. This is where I forge all my blades. And this is where we're going to finish up the test. May need to go find a pipe, but this part of the test, you put your knife point down in the vise at about 1/3 of the way back. So if you mark this off in thirds, it would be about there. First third in the vise. I may go a little more than that just for the hell of it, but this is what happens. Alright, here we go. 90 degrees. Tell me when it's 90.
A little bit more. Right there. That's 90. Holy crap. That was about to 110 degrees. Wow.
Alright, let's see how far we can go with it. Now that I know it passed the JS test. Yep. Yeah.
So that's a complete 180 degree bend of that knife without destruction.
And you can see the blood on the board there. That damn thing is still sharp. I nicked myself when I put it in between the boards.
You think you could bend it straight and rehack through a piece of thistle?
I don't know. How many is that now?
5, 6.
You know, I don't want to drop names here, but I think Mr. Fowler made a video something similar to this. But he was using 52-100, and this is 51-60 steel.
Is this a lighter grade steel?
It's 52-100 is a ball bearing steel. 51-60 is typically a high carbon spring steel. We can go all day like this. Now, right here. I'm nobody in the knife making community, but you know what? How many times did that thing go 180? How many? Lon Humphrey. Remember the name. My brother has asked me to try to cut this again with my bent knife. We'll see what happens. I don't know if it'll do it or not, but don't see why not. All right, here we go. Yeah, that's right. All right.
Let's see a good shot of that. Huh.
It dinged it up a little bit in the vise, but it's still sharp, as you can see.